Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Menace, and I'm so glad you are here to tune in to the premiere of the Menace Hour. We've got a few news stories here today, so let's get right on into the video. So our first major story of today is, of course, the devastating Christchurch shootings in New Zealand. This is a developing story. I don't know all the details yet as of this recording, so I'm actually not going to go into too much depth with this because I don't want to spread false information, and I'm definitely going to be wary of posting information concerning this due to the fact that what these people responsible for this act want is to be known for it, to be famous for it, and I don't want to contribute to their sickness in any way. So I'm just going to kind of tell you the bare minimum. We know that a certain individual was live streaming, and he just went into a mosque in New Zealand, started shooting. There was another shooting a few miles down from where the first one took place, but that's all I'm going to say for now. I know there's like 49 people dead, and my heart breaks and goes out to the families of everyone involved in this. It's just a devastating situation that we see there in New Zealand, and I really pray for those families, and I hope that all of you experiencing this are able to cope and deal with this in the best way possible, because this is just really a horrible experience that no one should ever have to go through in their life, and my heart is out for all of you affected by this. Our next top story is, of course, going on in the United States here. It is the college admissions scandal. Celebrities and just other rich parents have been actually paying off colleges and college coaches to let their kids into the school. And this really hits home for me because in a couple months, I'm going to be going to college. And let me just say, I'm not gonna have my way paid to go to college. I'm gonna have to handle it, and it's really upsetting to me that colleges allow this kind of stuff, and it really irritates me a lot that parents are able to just throw money at a problem and it go away for their children. Children should have to work to get into the college they want to go to. They should have to put in the effort that everyone else that doesn't have the money that these kids have, they should have to work for it, just like everybody else. And it really makes me mad that they didn't have to. But people like Lori Loughlin and some other famous actresses paid off the college that their children wanted to go to, and those children are now in that college, which, speaking of Lori Loughlin, she's off Fuller House now, so R.I.P. that role. But anyways, so the breakdown of it goes like this. There were certain colleges such as the University of Southern California, Wake Forest, colleges like that, who either paid or they didn't pay, but the parents paid this guy that had like an SAT score agency to doctor their children's scores on exams like the SAT in order to show that they made these really good scores when in all reality they didn't make those good scores. And other things that were used were like just paying off the college in general to get admission, or paying off coaches to admit based on false sports records from high school. But all in all, this is a huge controversy right now, and I really think this is actually going to blow up the divide between the middle and low class and the upper class here in America, because there's already that divide there, but this is really, I think, going to set it off and cause an even greater divide. So we're definitely going to keep up with this story, keep up with any updates, and let's continue on to the next story. In some more lighter news, we have some great news to share, and that is that James Gunn has been rehired for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. He was fired 8 months ago based off of some really just strange Twitter posts that he made, some bad decisions on his part, but they fired him over it, which I thought was really unfair. But he was fired, but today they announced that he has been reinstated, so I'm really happy about that, and I hope you guys are too. The Boeing 737 MAX has now been ordered to stay on the ground in so many countries, including the United Kingdom and other countries, following the crash in Ethiopia of a Boeing 737 MAX jet here about a week ago. Everyone on board sadly passed away during the crash. It was a devastating crash. And the question has been brought up whether the plane is responsible for the crash or other factors, because 5 months prior, another one of the Boeing 737 MAX planes crashed in Indonesia. So many countries and airlines themselves have been speculative on whether the plane could have problems with it. Now, Boeing denies this, saying that there is nothing wrong with their design and that it should be operating flawlessly. However, there are genuine concerns, and I tend to agree that until it's found out what is causing the crashes, if it was just pilot error, if something weather-related, or whatever happened to these planes, I think they probably should be halted for now to keep everyone as safe as possible, just to make sure. Some more light news here. Warrior Gaming, huge channel, I know. It's one of my channels, just saying. They have finally come out with a new video. It's been a month, but a new video is out. So here's a clip. Go check it out if you want to see more.
Cloud, do you have any... Hey, I'm going to come over to you real quick. I'm going to need some of that shield, my dude. Hey, he's clapping for me. Yo!
Oh, God!
Hey, can you give me... Thank you, my dude.
Thank you, one and all, for coming out to the premiere of the Menace Hour. Didn't have a whole lot of news this week. The main story there about New Zealand, I will keep you guys updated next week. I just didn't want to put out a video with some false information or anything like that, because I don't want to spread false stuff. I don't want to do that. So tune in next week for the second episode of the Menace Hour. I hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.